Very exciting news. This Tetra Rex. It's an existing format in the chilled sector, and it's the first product that you have done with Braskem that's going 100% bio-based. How long has that development process been going on?
Well, we started discussions with Braskem actually in 2007, if I'm not wrong. So the developments have been going on for a while, although the technology itself has been developed by Braskem much earlier on. And the fact was that there was not a market for it. So by making these volumes available towards the future, with us committing to purchase volumes from Braskem, actually this was one of the factors that enabled Braskem to make this a commercial product.
Okay, I mean, we don't have production figures for Tetra Rex, but it's a very popular and widely available carton. Is all of the Tetra Rex cartons going to be made in 100% bio-based
No,
material?
no, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. So we're launching this new package, the Tetra Rex Renewable, as an introduction to the marketplace, and we are going to be gradually converting the platform for Tetra Rex to this new material. A good thing about the bio-based material that we're using is actually that it's totally interchangeable with the regular fossil fuel.
Absolutely. So it's a drop-in solution. And you did say in your presentation that that's where your interest really lies in the bio space. I mean, you're starting to roll it out next year. Which countries will it be available initially, do you know?
We don't know that yet. We have been in contact with customers and we have plans in place, but we can only really release that information in the beginning of next year.
Is there a target for what proportion of Tetra Rex cartons will go into the bio-based manufacture?
There are internal targets for that, but it will depend very much on the reaction from the market, both customers and consumers, to this first release that we do in Q1 2015.
I mean, we can't get round this. There will be a cost implication, presumably, because we all know that bio-based materials tend to be more expensive. How will that be addressed by Tetra Pak and its supply chain?
Well, for instance, we have been addressing the deployment of FSC-certified packages, which also includes an additional cost. We have not done that with additional price premiums to customers. In the case of Tetra Rex, we don't have a pricing strategy in place yet. But as you said, it's a very different comparison between the current volumes of production of bio-based polymers, LGPE polymers, with those that are coming from traditional fossil fuel.
That's very encouraging for consumers. It sounds as though your supply chain will try to absorb whatever on cost there is.
We have absorbed that cost in terms of FSC certification, but the market the market is changing. As you know, there are many outside factors that influence the price of polymers in general. You are seeing oil prices going down. We're seeing shale gas coming in the US as a potentially way of reducing costs. So how this will play in the future, we don't know, and that's why we're bringing this first package to the market. We're going to be working with a few customers, and we will have to decide on a strategy once we know better how the market will react to this package.
Okay, but it's a very positive first step. So the bulk of it is in aseptic. Now that would be a more tricky proposition to put it into a bio-based construction, although I believe you have made a start on that. There are products available, aren't there, in South America, Tetra cartons, aseptic, that have a high element of bio-based content.
Yes, but we still have, in terms of the aseptic package, the current bio-based polymers that are available, they don't replace the barrier that we need for oxygen and light, which is aluminum in our packages.
And that is your problem, isn't it? So
it's not a problem. It's actually
the challenge.
It's a challenge. We are in different fora working on developments of other materials, other barriers, and we want to develop them in bio-based materials. That's our goal. But on the other hand, aluminum has been a very good and safe barrier to protect food. And very often people ask about carbon footprint of aluminum foil. And indeed, if you look at carbon per ton of product, you can think it's a high number. However, what we see is that we have, for instance, milk distributed in South America, in Africa, in Southeast Asia that can be stored up to 6 months without refrigeration,
Right.
which would be a very significant carbon footprint if these products would be either lost or if they would perish under the absence of refrigeration. So the benefits are huge.
Do you think we'll ever see an aseptic solution in a totally bio-based construction of some sort or another?
I believe we will, and that's what we're aiming to have. So we are really committed to having part of our portfolio towards 2020 in 100% renewable materials.
The chilled side.
Well, we in the portfolio.
All right.
So the Tetra Pak Renewable is a step that we're making in
Of course.
2015, but we still have another 5 years to go
Sure.
to enhance the use of bio-based materials in the portfolio.
Well, Mario, thank you very much. It's very good to see Tetra Pak taking a lead in this space, and we look forward to seeing further developments. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.